Good morning. My name is Diane again. I am completing a speech for my public speaking class at MacU. Today's speech will be on the history of barrel racing. To begin, let's look at where barrel racing came from. Barrel racing began in the 1930s as one of the very first rodeo events specifically for women. At the time, rodeos were dominated by men competing in events like bull riding, steer wrestling, and bronc riding. The women were often limited to roles such as rodeo queens or performers. Barrel racing gave women their own event that highlighted both skill and athletic ability. At first, the rules and patterns varied by location. Some contests had riders complete a figure eight pattern or circle the barrels in a different order. Eventually, the cloverleaf pattern was adopted and became standard across rodeos. The Women's Professional Rodeo Association, also known as the WPRA, helped grow the sport into what it is today. Founded in 1948, this organization gave female riders a professional platform, prize money, and recognition. Thanks to their effort, barrel racing became one of the most popular rodeo events and is now featured at top competition, including the NFR, the National Finals Rodeo. So, what started as a small event for women in the 1930s is now a professional sport enjoyed by riders and fans all across North America. Now that we know where barrel racing came from, let's talk about how it works today. The simple setup, it's challenging. 3 barrels are placed in a triangle, forming the cloverleaf pattern. The rider enters the arena full speed, circles the first barrel, then the second, then the third, and finally races back to the starting line to stop the timer. The rider may choose to start on either the right barrel or the left barrel, depending on the horse's strengths. The goal is speed, but precision is just as important. Knocking over a barrel adds 5 seconds, which almost always puts the rider out of winning range. For example, a winning time at a major rodeo might be 13.8 seconds. If a rider finishes in 13.7 but tips a barrel, their time becomes 18.7 seconds, taking them out of the competition. Horses used for barrel racing are highly trained athletes, often American quarter horses, which are known for their quick acceleration and agility. Riders must spend hours practicing not just running fast, but also making tight, controlled turns around the barrel. This requires excellent communication between the horse and the rider, since the horse must respond instantly to subtle cues like shifting weight, rein pressure, or leg movements. But barrel racing may look like a simple sprint, but in reality, it is a carefully choreographed dance of balance, trust, and athleticism. Beyond the dirt and the clock, barrel racing has a deeper role in rodeo culture in rural communities. At nearly every rodeo, from small town fairs to the biggest arenas, barrel racing is one of the crowd favorites. Fans cheer for the speed, the danger, and the excitement of a perfect run. It is often one of the most attended events, sometimes even outdrawing rough stock events like bull riding. Barrel racing also serves as a gateway for young riders to enter rodeo. Many children start by practicing barrel patterns at local playdays or 4-H events. These experiences build confidence, responsibility, and sportsmanship. For many girls, barrel racing offers a way to compete at the same level as their male counterparts in rodeo, showing that strength, discipline, and partnership matter more than the size or gender. The sport also strengthens communities. Local rodeos and barrel races bring families together, provide entertainment, and support local economies. Riders travel with their families, creating lifelong friendships across the rodeo circuit. In short, barrel racing is more than just a competition. It represents tradition, empowerment, and community spirit. To conclude, barrel racing is a sport that blends history, rules, and culture into one fast-paced event. We saw how it started in the 1930s as a women's event, how it is structured today with the cloverleaf pattern and penalty system, and how it continues to play a central role in rodeo culture and community life. The next time you watch a rodeo or see a horse fly around 3 barrels, remember that you are witnessing more than just a timed race. You are watching a tradition that began nearly a century ago, one that continues to inspire new generations of riders and thrill audiences with every run. Thank you.